conditions here are a long way from ideal. It is teeming with rain, and that has left both teams contemplating very different challenges. It's almost old style. Understandable looks of concern on the faces of managers, officials, players and fans alike. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. This is promising. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking for safety. Back on the ball again. Sissoko did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Forward it goes. That is a brilliant interception. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's trying the shot. Sissoko. And he'll shoot here. And that's off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
We hit half-time, but it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
No goals at this stage, but tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's managed to get rid. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
it's a run to...
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. So I hope it's nothing serious. Defending of the desperate variety. Isn't enough try. Clark Salter. For Colback. Colback puts his foot on the gas. He is through here. And Colback!
Well, they deserve...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. To show off his quick feet. Gets his pass away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Brilliantly cut out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
one and all, like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Over to the other side. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nice interception, well timed. Stevens. Great skill, that's nice. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's tried one! Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there's the clearance.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's been intercepted. Oh, good spread. Some good work on the right flank here. Baker. Shot goal! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it played right into his path. Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pinches it off him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Goes for the header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, really good feet. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
No sort of quality on that. Have a shot! No, he's He's missed it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Wilmot, aim forwards. Baker. Back when it goes. Baker! And that's caused a worry or two.
Baker just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And he's managed to get free. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? He's had it! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gently done. Cook cuts it out.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Takes on his marker. By Jun-Ho. Forward it goes. It's a mighty looking ball, that. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Chamadeu. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Smoothly does it. Danger averted for now. There will be a throw-in. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Clark Salter. Good spot, he's seen the run. Has to show off his quick feet.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Oh, just skips past his man. Played out to the left flank. Can he get away here? And that's aimed into the chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Thompson.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Threads one in. Gibson moved on forwards. Shifted upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cook clears it away. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Gets good distance on it. That has been knocked. There's the hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has been cut short.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell.
And here's a chance! And that's off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Spread out to the left. Diving header!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Played back in. Now here's the... Oh, great header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that is played back to front. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Referee has just said play on. And the referee brings it to a close. wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us, and we are on track. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Thomas. Youth. Might be done. Early finish! Cleared without complication. David Costa. Diouf. And he's in on the great hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Moss really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
That's been drilled forward, and he was alert to it. Aguilar making good progress on the right-hand side. Thomas. Aguilar looking for options for movement. Aguilar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Fiddles it through. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Amiens are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Clearly not happy with that. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taking it long, and that's going to be a booking. Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? Long ball looking to counter. It's just beyond his reach. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out to the right. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear. Shot could be on. Back when it goes. Has a go! Aguilar. Thomason. And the keeper's got it again. And it's played forward. Well played. Snuffed out the danger. Aguilar. Fires it in low. It's a loose ball. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the keeper beats it away. Great chance! chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's been very lively at both ends.
Aguilar. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Forward it goes. Well read. The danger is aversive. Shifted upfield. Porsche. Looking to hit the front line. He's going to be disappointed with that. David Costa. And that's a chance to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Aguilar. Looks a good ball through. He is through here.
Look, it's a run defence is this height, but the timing has to be spot on.
It's one! It's in! A goal and a really telling moment. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Amiens have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Diouf stood up well to him there. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. Been cleared. Porsche. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. David Costa. And we reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Interesting ball. And he's managed... Hey, put it away! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Early ball out from the back. David Costa. Lofted upfield. Well read, nice interception. Aguilar. Well played for Mondi. And Medina. David Costa. Gets his pass away. do have a chance to counter here. Great defending, strong and determined. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Diouf. Aguilar. David Costa. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Portia, aim forwards, and he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear. He's found a way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
David Costa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, they can break here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Amiel couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Aguilar. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, super ball, and the shot! And the second time! There's a goal! Rules are all square. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
Change here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Out to the left it goes. In comes the delivery.
They're at full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Here's the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Over to the left.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Wolves making consecutive changes here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're going on all their resources now.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's a key interception. Lens go in search of a late winner. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's tidy. Oh, good taking, a good tries a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part of that, because he should have took it ahead there.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Footballing with usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Massive leap! Oh, that was vital.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That has been knocked clear. The question, that's a foul.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Quick ball upfield. Elainawi. He's going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
So Tottenham really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Sotoka. And the counter is on. Oh, it's played into the area. Keeper's dealt with that. Gently done. Oh, what a pass! Picked out, can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Amiens get themselves into the lead. Fulgini. Baccardo. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Baccardo. Threads one in. The referee has given a corner. Have their second corner now. Amiens can start a counter here. Moved on forwards. It's a fancy looking ball that. Moldy. The pass is intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. Radit. Sotoka. And Alainawi. Mondi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's been won straight back. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And we are already back underway. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Alainawi. Gini. That's a nicely weighted pass. Aim forwards. Fulgini. Mercado. He's found a way past. The defence can get it clear. Oh, that is a nice touch. Played out towards the right wing. Saar.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Gini gets into some space. This is promising.
Wolves need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Played out to the left flank. no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. A note about the opposition and their record. He's going for goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bissouma. Spence. He's a sharp little ball here. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Awani played out to the right.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, it's come loose. Hudson-Odoi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Danso. Either side yet able to find the net. Driving forward. Werner! It's Werner! That was mighty close. Oh, that's well spotted. Danso. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. Oh, good ball! Oh, great ball! Son Heung-min! That was a matter of inches.
Son Heung-min nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Gibbs-White.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's one! Spence. Udogi. Now it's Werner. Son Heung-min. He's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially for now?
question that's a foul. Just too much of him. Done so. Strong running down that left flank. He expected better, and so did he. And the finish! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Knocks it out wide. Gets good distance on it. Gets it back. Williams. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Can he latch on to this? Space. Spence. Awani do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. Hudson-Odoi, he's got the shot away! Madison. Now it's Awani. Interesting ball. Oh, it's played chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
This was not that foul. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Williams. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. It's lofted through here. First half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that... Oh, and he! Just off target. Doggy. Here's Madison. Oh, he's through the middle. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Werner. Can he finish? That's caused a worry or two.
Werner did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Hudson-Odoi's cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Spence. Bissouma. Kulusevski. That's a fabulous ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good work on the right flank here. Can he spark a counter here? Kulusevski. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Away from immediate danger. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is...
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Madison. Here's Bissouma. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Gets his pass away.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Time for a change in personnel. Sarr. Kulusevski. Now Sarr. Spence. Kulusevski. Great defending, strong and determined. Gibbs-White. And he cuts out the supply. Reguilon. Madison. And that's a good ball. He's felt that, hasn't he? No, he's not going to get any further than that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Closing in on goal. And it... Oh, an E!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Madison. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. It's a little off target. Spence. Now Sarr. It's Son Heung-min!
Should have equalised.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the shot! It's in! And that's it. That was always inevitable. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Van de Ven. So not long left in this now. So after 3 defeats in a row, just a few moments separate them now from long overdue victory. Reguilon is charging up on the overlap. Header! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Very much into the last knockings. Drives it in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Picked out brilliant, great hit! Bolly. Hudson-Odoi. Awani. He's going to be disappointed with that. Awani. It's out for a goal kick. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then.
And there goes the final whistle.
and some people don't. Don't give it another shot. We've had enough, I think it's time to stop. I fucked up everything we ever made. Some people change, but you know I won't. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, forgive me, you have to find a way. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, believe me, you have to run away. What you expect me to do? Push you away when we're both feeling blue. No lies can help with what you're going through. Some things can change, but you know it won't. Why do we wait for the worst? Everyone knows that the ending is cursed. This ship is sinking, so just say the words. Some people change, but you know I won't. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, forgive me, you have to find a way. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, believe me, you have to run away. It's never better when mistakes are made again. You know we're not the same. Hurting will break the chains. It's never better when mistakes are made again. There's poisons in my veins. Liars are all the same. It's never better when mistakes are made again. You know we're not the same. Hurting will break the chains. It's never better when mistakes are made again. There's poisons in my veins. Liars are all the same.
You're nothing but an expired. Exit from my life. An expired. Exit from my life. I don't need your love, I don't need your heart. Was poison from the start. An expired. Exit from my life. Bye bye.
I've forgotten mine. They've slipped out of my control, and you know where they hide. Your love's a little heavy, you're touching me already, and it's working up my nerves. You should probably forget me, cause I'm terrified you'll get me when I'm at my worst. It's not too late to let you know that you're in love with a ghost. So
rapidly heading towards its big climax, the dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last four on the line.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
Action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm.
Williams! Oh, just wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Saar. Here's Madison. Wriggles his way through, plays it in low. Aim forwards. So, what can they make of this? Gorosabal. Yuri. Good read, needed to be. Bissouma. Richarlison. And they can counter here. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Berenguer, gently done. It was an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting.
Williams! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Williams usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Sarr. Doggy. That's a little off target. Sarr. He's in, surely! It's Son Heung-min! Chance to counter. Muscular approach does pay off here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, some tackle that. Nico Williams. And with intent, good spot, he's seen the run. I think that's offside, yes it is. Doggy. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Yuri.
Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Towards the flank. That is a brilliant interception. Son Heung-min. Gets his pass away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Berenguer floats it up and over. The less said about that pass, the better. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Yuri. Now Now Nico Williams. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Spence. Kulusevski. Good work on the right flank here. Takes on his marker. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Kulusevski proves too strong. Yuri. That looks a cracking ball. Shapes to shoot! Now who's going to be first to this? There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Kulusevski, and the finish! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Yuri. Williams. Can he get away here? Aimed in towards the centre. Madison. Sarr. Oh, it's come loose. Madison. Here's Bissouma. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Up for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Sunset, he's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. Udogu. He's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
A spectacular effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Madison. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Clearly not happy with that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spence. Sarr. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Spence. And it's gone back to the keeper. And done so. Madison. Here's Bissouma. Kulusevski. Little doubt, that is a foul. He was going into that little black book. Shots! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Changes then in quick succession. And that has been cleared.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Guzetta. It's a good foot in there. Pedro Porro. That is a great ball. Good Son Heung-min! And that would have won it.
Son Heung-min has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Son Heung-min. He'll try to keep this alive. Kulusevski. Threads one in. Climbs up big! And he's there to get it away. Oh, good spread.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried there.
And there's going to be another change here. Sunset. Luis de Galarreta. Defending was strong and firm.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Very much into the last knockings. There's a sharp little ball here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Forward it goes. And the keeper's got it again. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Richarlison. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Here's Madison. It's Son Heung-min! The whistle has gone and it is all over. To all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Dusan Vlahovic, is a player I've seen a lot more of recently, Peter. He boasts some incredible records, you know, making his debut in...
Vlahovic! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Zamora. That's been cut out, well played. Gonzalez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gets his pass away. Good time, excellent interception. Conceição. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's run loose here. Strong running down that left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Moved on forwards. Gonzalez. No way he was going to let him past. Driving forward. Defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gonzalez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Locatelli finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Vlahovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's going to go a long way. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Kenny. Can he get away here? Towering header! And he's done it! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Francisco Conceição.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gonzalez. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's nice. McKennie, no way through, so back it comes. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Francisco Conceição is offering a right smile there.
Played out to the right. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Locatelli plays it short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Crossed in once more. McKennie. He can get that clear. Forwards and with intent. And the ball's come loose here.
Vlahovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking for options for movement. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Decent progress down the left. Vlahovic does have his... That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's good running with the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Over to the left. And he's surging through. Laid out to the left flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. To stoppage time. Locatelli cuts out the pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
McKennie. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Vlahovic! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Vlahovic brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Tries to... And the finish! Zaraga. That has put paid to that. Vlahovic. Now it's Gonzalez. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That wasn't the greatest of balls. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Conceição. Zamora. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Locatelli. Locatelli. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Kelly. And Bremer. Aim forwards. McKennie. Played back in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now, can he find a finish? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Oh, it's just lacking in accuracy. Davis, and he's managed to get free. Referee's given a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Kamara. Now who's going to be first to this? He's had it taken off him. Can he finish? It's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, it's come loose. And back on the ball again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Knocks it out wide, hit into the middle, clears it away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's found a way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Gonzalez. Looking for the runner. No, it's not getting there. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Changes then in quick succession.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
A sharp little ball here. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been clubbed away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Gonzalez. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Real chance here. And it's been taken straight back. Now the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Douglas Luiz certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
purring. Yildiz! And he nearly went all the way.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
And that has been cleared. Douglas Luiz. Pass is short and sharp. Looking to break at pace.
It's a good foot in there.
That looks a cracking. Vlahovic! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's best to keep it in play here. Douglas Luiz. Chance! He's done very well to get to that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. And the finish! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Jackson! Skelia. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Nice physical challenge. Caicedo. Decent progress down the left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Madueke. James. Araujo. And it's Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. To Walker. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Walker got a long way forward to join the attack. Out for a throw. James. It's going to be another throw.
James. They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Kvaratskhelia. Good play on the left-hand side here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Punched away. Great skill, that's nice. And he's heaved it away. Oh, it's played into the area. And through to the goalkeeper. Araujo. Fiddles it through. Oh, had to make that, and he did make it. There's a foul for a kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Kvaratskhelia, he has found a way through. Opts to play it back. Ongisa, he's a sharp bit of ball here. Gets good distance on it. Either side yet able to find the net. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Walker. Bruno Fernandes. Walker. Can he finish? Oh, easy pickings there. And the defence can get it cleared. Oh, he expected better, and so did he. Now, who's going to be first to this? Good running, strong and purposeful. He could be in here. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. James, interesting ball. He is through here. That's been repelled. Popper. And Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's a key interception. That is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pedro Neto. It's in! It's all loose. Who's going to get there? And it's in again. Good try. Not good. So easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Kvaratskhelia. case of danger that was growing. That's been intercepted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kukurea, Dewsbury Hall. Oh, well played, lovely. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Walker does really well to win the ball there. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that's aimed into the middle. Onana deals with it effortlessly. Bruno Fernandes. Palmer. Referee has just said play on. That is going to be the final action of the first half. I mean, it's been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Jackson! Oh, that was no routine save.
Jackson really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That has been knocked clear. Has a shot! Just too much. Fractions.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Good work on the right flank here. Threads one in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Oh, that's well spotted. Kyle Walker. Bruno Fernandes. Could drop. He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Clears it out of harm's way. Referee's given a throw. The pass is intercepted. Moved on forwards. Looking to break at pace. That looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Pogba. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Up to meet it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Gets his pass away. Decent hit! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional, a moving genius.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Looking for the runner. And they can counter here. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He's played it long. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. James, played up towards the front line. Palmer. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, now can they counter?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Out to the left it goes.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? And again they hit the front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
There's going to be another change here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Kyle Walker. And that has left him in a heap. The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Nkunku. Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. He's found a way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there, of at all.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kyle Walker. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well read. The danger is averted. Danger averted for now. Bernardeschi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Bernardeschi. And it's Correa. Great work on the overlap. He's got away. Good read, needed to be. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get onto this? That is a little undercooked. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Big chance! Dispatched clinically! They have stolen level at the last! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
The dying minutes. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Manchester United did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Chance here to counter. It's run loose here. Look at the space here. Played out towards the right wing. Played into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to cut back. Clears it away. Interesting here, Jim, how the defence seems to have really retreated over the last few moments.
Yeah, it's impossible to keep it up for forever in terms of the pressing we've seen from them. And I think the opposition would eventually have latched onto that and found a way around it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's a goal kick. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. it's played forward. Cleared away. Correa is onto it in a flash. Correa. He's had it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Madueke. Forwards and with intent. Do have a chance to counter here. Kvaratskhelia. Llorente. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Llorente. And that should be the keepers. And that's it for the first half of extra time. And 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? The hostilities have already resumed. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Madueke. Forward it goes. Gusto. Fofana. Lavia. Out to the right.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, red, nice interception. Kvaratskhelia! Kvaratskhelia! Goal of his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Kvaratskhelia fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Great chance! Well, that is rather wayward.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Aim forwards. Kyle Walker. Great run on the overlap here. And he's managed to get free. Walker. Shot goal! For Nkunku.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Correa. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Keeper did plenty right, but couldn't save it. Correa is the second man to step up for his team. just did what he was asked. The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
The third man in the queue. Oh, calm as you like.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. This is match point. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. He must, but can he? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So this to seal it.